Snow is on the way. I had a message from a friend saying, hey, my joints are all achy. There's a big storm coming. She's right. Let's get to the forecast details. Plus, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. This is what we've been talking about for so long. This is a good snow, folks. Here are the details.
Here is the storm. It was looking real ominous last night, but not the case this morning. It's weakened a little bit, and that may lead you to think that, hey, we're not going to get a lot of snow with this because it's weakened. That is not the case. Some of our biggest snows come from the weaker storms coming in off the Pacific Ocean. And that's what I think is going to happen here. You see that purple front there? That's an occluded front. And then it gets into that blue front that's there. That's the cold front. Another reassurance of cold air. Also notice that in the early stages, there's a gap between Boise and then the storm system that was here yesterday. That is the clearing that happened last night. Temperatures dropped into the low 20s, folks. And now the clouds are going to get on top of that air mass and trap the cold air in. And then this system will start to bring some snow. It's going to start and spread across much of the Northwest. The same areas are going to get hit with snow again. This time, the heaviest snows look to be in southern areas of Oregon and southern areas of Idaho, not up into the northern areas. So Bogus Basin may work out with more snow than Brundage for a change, which happens. So here you can see the storm system coming on in. It looks like during the overnight hours, spreading a lot of the blue through here. And if you look at the gauge down below, it is spreading about 1/10 of an inch to an inch of snow in the darker shade of blue across the Treasure Valley. Why do I think that is not going to happen? Why do I think that it's going to be more? It's because of that system coming in. It has a lot of moisture to work with. It's got the great air mass. I think we're going a little bit higher than what the snow forecast totals are here on this model, like maybe 2 to 5 inches higher, and then even what the National Weather Service is saying. So I think this is going to be a good blanket of snow across the Treasure Valley, Emmett, southern areas of Idaho, as this system continues to press on in. Notice the yellows there. That is up around 8 inches of snow and 6 inches of snow in the green. And then the red, then the purples, look at that. Again, another dumping of snow in the Sierra Nevada mountains in California, Northern California. This is going to help eradicate that drought that has been so sustaining this past summer. Back in towards Wyoming. Northern Utah, we're seeing snow. Coming up, we're going to give you the specific snow totals. Here we go. This is by 5 p.m. Wednesday afternoon. This afternoon, as I'm throwing this together here this morning, you can see there's some light shades of green coming in from the west. If we pinpoint some of those areas, we're looking maybe a 1/2 inch of snow, maybe a trace to a 1/2 inch of snow coming down. But the roadways, because it is so cold out, will get snow accumulations on it quite quickly. You can see there's a little 1/10 of an inch of snow. Now watch what happens as we go into 11 o'clock tonight. By 5 p.m. to 11 o'clock, it is really going to dump across the region. In this yellow area, we're looking over 1 inch of snow coming down in many of the yellow areas here. That's up by Parma, Ontario. Many areas are going to get blanketed. Everybody's going to see snow from the Snake River down towards the Oahes. And then back up to Bogus Basin, we're looking over 4 inches of snow by 11 p.m. on Wednesday. That could be a little bit higher. It could be super fresh powder for Bogus Basin. And then look over here. We got down between Boise and Mount Home. That's going to be a real tricky travel spot if you're traveling Interstate 84. If anybody's driving in through the mountains, real slick stuff. This is up just maybe it's Reynolds Mountain. I can't remember. And that's over by Lucky Peak, that red area. That's a good dumping of snow coming into that area as well. So we are looking, as the system kind of pushes off, it's still snowing until 5 a.m., maybe another dusting to 1 inch on some areas, and maybe even more than that, especially up on the foothills, back up in towards the Hill Road area, and then up towards Emmett. Now let's go back and take a little bit more detailed look around 11 p.m. and go in for a closer look in some areas. So we're in Garden City. We're looking at some pretty good snows coming on through, 1 to 3 inches possible in this area, maybe even up close to 5 inches up there around Hill Road. Eagle getting into the mix. Back up here around 55, the roadway is going to be real slick going up towards Floating Feather Road. Emmett, 16, freeze out hill, real slick tonight. So watch out for the cars in front of you. Of course, we have many people that have moved here who really have no idea how to drive on these roads. So use some caution out there, folks. 2-second rule on the roadways is usually the best driving. Count 2 seconds from a point on the road. We can give you that space in between you and the car in front of you. I like 5 to 10 seconds in a weather pattern like this. Notice the snows as we pull away a little bit here across the valley. Everybody's getting into the mix down by Marsing, Homedale, all of my friends across the region getting in to some snow overnight tonight. So this is going to be a pretty good snow system that's coming our way. And now we can see as we go into 11 a.m. on Thursday, and then eventually here into the afternoon, the system will push out. But notice there's still snow around the region from Boise down towards Mount Home, especially in the foothills.
And with this video, see how I made the forecast back in November of how we're going to have this very big winter forecast this season for not only us, but for Seattle, Portland, Southern California, the Sierra Nevada, where the drought will be gone.